Okay, today I'm going to be presenting How to Escape Death Valley by Ken Robinson. For this presentation, I will be reviewing his TED Talk and talking about what it was about. The main ideas at this point. There was a few key points made in this TED Talk, so I'm going to go over a few of them. One of them is education, and it is working against the student's ability to learn to their fullest. Education is not giving equal weight to different educational arts. And last, schools are focusing on state test scores, meaning that we're learning to be good test takers, but we are not focusing on learning anything else. And also, I guess one more. Learning is stimulated by creativity and curiosity, meaning that if we put more art classes in, kids will become more creative and become more curious and be more inclined to learn. Okay, we're going to go over the credibility of the speaker. Sir Ken Robinson is an author and professor of education arts. So he taught as a professor in art education, so he is very credible in this department. He also led the British government's 1998 advisory committee on creative and cultural education. And because of all his works and good deeds during this committee, he was knighted in 2003. And he is also a professional speaker and has spoken in several TED Talks, most of them on creativity and curiosity. Now we're going to go over the significance of the video. And for this, I actually ended up looking two lenses because these two lenses were very close and similar to each other. And I picked futuristic and social and cultural. And when I looked at these, I saw that it could help the economy. Through his video, he was talking about how if we were to add art education into the system, we would actually create more economy for our country. It would decrease the amount of people who dropped out, and because they would be more inclined to learn and we could give them things at school that they were more interested about, they would be less inclined to drop out of the classes that are harder for them. Now if we're going to look at this through a social and cultural lens, it'll create a new social norm for our environment and country, and expectations will be changed for the future. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little introduction before we get to the video. Before I start this video, I would like to give a little background. In this video, he's talking about how math, science, and English language are very, very important to the curriculum now. However, they're not enough. Because kids, some of them don't understand these educations, aren't as skilled in these educations, and are more artistically inclined, or other things, they're feeling left behind, and it's creating a drop in grades, test scores, state scores, and everything else.
On the contrary, they're necessary, but they're not sufficient. A real education has to give equal weight to the arts, the humanities, physical education, and all.
Okay, in that video, it was basically saying math, science, and English language are very, very important, like he said. But if we add other things to our curriculum, students will have the ability to choose where they want to go, to be more inclined to do this certain thing, and it can give them a better background and everything else. And that is it.